What's up, guys? Welcome to your next week. Thank you for coming along on this ride with me. This is just a brief overview of the weekly astrology. It's not a deep dive into the astrology, but it basically just sums up the energies. And then, of course, your zodiac reading will be zodiac specific energies, and you can check those out over on Born Without Boundaries Tarot. And then please be sure that you come over here for the daily tarot card readings. We do daily live chats, which I'm really eager to get to with you. Okay. So this week's astrology is really, really interesting. We start off the astrology with a grand cross or grand square on Sunday, which makes for a lot of contention, especially since it's in fixed signs. So it's just a really fixed mindset and stubbornness and stalls and not being able to get anywhere or move anywhere, just coming across the same blocks that you've come across time and time again and feeling like things are immovable and never going to move and you're never going to get through. And it's kind of like a very frustrating day if you keep trying to beat your head against the wall. Don't. The best way to deal with Sunday is to take time to rest or be alone. There could be a lot of contention with stubbornness with anybody else that you reach out to. And this could happen over Sunday, Monday. So understand that it's best to just sort of allow yourself to slow down and not bang your head against anything, because you're not going to get through anything on Sunday into Monday. Tuesday is the first time that we see any break, and that comes with now a trine, a grand earth trine. And that grand earth trine is going to make different kinds of business deals or job opportunities, anything that is practical and pragmatic, actually start to make sense again and move forward. So you could, on Tuesday, in and around Tuesday, you could see the first signs of some sort of motion or progress to be made when it comes to business or work. This is a great day for an interview. This is a great day for a raise. This is a great day for people to appreciate what you do and be really interested in your new ideas. Things will go easier now than they have in a really long time when it comes to those pragmatic aspects and those financial aspects of your life. Another interesting thing happens around Thursday. A couple of interesting things happen. So we have, I think, all week long and into next week, or for a while now. For a while now, Pluto has been trine to the North Node and trine to Mercury. Mercury is in forward motion now, and we really start to see that pick up again in terms of communications, and it's almost like our brains going back online. But the trine is still there to Pluto, so that's deep thought, understanding, really piercing into the very heart and soul of the matter and being able to see beyond the obvious. Something else that's helping that out is that Neptune is sextile to both Mercury and the North Node, helping us to think outside the box and see beyond our reality, to use our imaginations, to be creative, and to be able to communicate them very well with people. And then Saturn is squared to both the North Node and Mercury. So the fact that we have Pluto, Saturn, and Neptune all joining in to impact the North Node and Mercury lets us know that there's important stuff that's being delivered and represented, and that new ideas, even though there's some authority figure like Saturn, they're still trying to resist. It's almost like they just want us to resist. They want us to show what we know, even in the presence of contention, because they want the change, but they're not going to ask for it. So this is a good day to think that, everybody's that like an authority figure is against you, or people aren't listening to you, or that in some ways you're limited and not being heard. But that is absolutely not true. This is just an extra almost test. It's almost like that contention between the father and the son, and the father's like being tough love, hard love, playing a game of I'm against you, but he's not really against you. He just wants to see, he wants to bring out the absolute creative in you and the independence in you. Another really interesting aspect that's happening this week, and will happen through the end of this month into when the sun moves into Cancer, is the sun is going to be, hold on, let me get this right. square to Neptune, but trine to Saturn. Really interesting, because thank God it's trine to Saturn, because square to Neptune just will sort of deplete the sun's energy. It's almost like putting the sun into a big glass of water. It'll also distract it. There could be issues with it, the sense of self, or health issues, or basically being duped very, very easily. When it being very vulnerable to lies or illusions or your own delusions. But Saturn trine the sun is making for a very authoritative and responsible and grounded mindset. So you have these contradictory things that aren't really so contradictory, because it's going to make us see very clearly who is coming from a place of truth and who is coming from a place of bullshit. And bullshit will be seen very, very clearly now, and somebody's truth. And it doesn't mean that you're the best. It means, do you have the most integrity? Integrity will be very, very easy to pick out this week, because it's kind of the only consistent. So the really important thing this week is to be honest, and don't try to dupe anybody, because it will be easily revealed, and you don't want to fall into that pitfall. Sometimes we try to pretend that we're something that we're not, because we think, oh, that's the only way we can impress people. That's not. Honesty, being honest, sharing what you know a lot. It's like your brain is back online this week. So Mercury is going direct, and by Friday, we're really going to feel like our brains are back online. And what happens, it's a wonderful thing that happens on I think it's Monday of the following week, when we have that beautiful full moon in Sagittarius. And so we can just, everything that we've held back or held on to, we can pop, let it explode, let it go. There's a broadening and expansion. This is a very fortunate, this is a very lucky, this is a very you can do it, this is a very anything is possible kind of mentality when it comes to that full moon, not this coming Monday, but next Monday. So ultimately use that. It's like we're leading up to anything is possible and a lot of really good news, and you're laying the groundwork for that good news here. And the contentious point this week is, are you trying to deceive people, or do you have integrity? Because if you have integrity this week, you will go far, and you're going to get some really lucky news come that full moon, in and around that full moon coming, not this Monday, but next Monday. So it's really, really important right now for you to, it's going to seem like somebody's questioning you really hard, like they're testing you really hard, like they're not understanding what you're saying, but really understand that your creativity is going to shine now, that your tenacity and your integrity is really going to shine now, and ultimately you are going to impress somebody with every single word that you say, as long as it is based in truth and sincerity. I'm telling you this is a breakthrough week where you're setting yourself up for some really good news by that full moon, powerful full moon for expansion and growth. I love you guys so much, and welcome to this week. I will be seeing you in the daily tarot card readings. I'll be seeing you in the weekly zodiac readings on Born Without Boundaries Tarot. And then check out the memberships over on Born Without Boundaries Tarot. And you'll get to chat with me multiple times in members only chats. And that's where you can bring your tarot card questions, and I'll do mini readings for you. And we discuss astrology and all kinds of great stuff in those private chats. So I love you guys so much. Welcome to the new week. It's going to feel so much different from last week. This week is really, it's up, it's picking us up, it's we're being helped, the air is lightening, and things are coming back online. So even if things aren't completely cleared, you're going to start feeling clearer and more clarity, and a release from all the really tense energy that we've been having lately. People are more willing to accept and listen to truth and call out lies where they see them. So this is going to be an awesome week. I love you guys, and I'll see you in the videos. Bye.